Thanks, yeah. Welcome to a new game. Okay, so yeah, we're Suleiman of the Ottomans. Yeah, I mean he's very good. Makes lots of great beard he's got there. He's also a pretty great leader. Uh, Philosophical, yeah, probably like the best trait. Um, Imperialistic is yeah, it's obviously not one of the best, but paired with one of the strongest, it's very nice. Just and it can be a superb trait on some maps. If you need to block off land, just being able to get those settlers quicker is pretty great. Um, Other maps less important, which is why it's I suppose kind of like mid-tier trait. But yep, still good. I like it. Found it helped a lot when I first started playing Deity because one of the hardest things is getting enough land. Um, and then yeah, starting text. Yeah, I mean, I suppose the best combo in the sense that they're the most expensive. Um, and wheel always means you've got something to do with your worker. Agriculture, yeah, very good. You can either improve your grains or you can go straight to animal husbandry. So unless your food is seafood, you're looking good. Um, so yeah, I mean, as long as you've got an inland start, which we clearly do here, this is going to be good. And then they're quite a good sieve as well, I suppose. Partly, yeah, they are very good, I suppose. Starting text good. Um, and like probably more important than the uniques because for most civs the uniques are a bit whatever, which is probably somewhat true with these guys as well. Actually, the Janissaries replaces the musketmen. It gets I think it's plus 25 against quite a lot of stuff. Yeah, archery, mounted, melee. Thing is though, is that I don't know. Realistically, if you're fighting in this era, it's siege, which is gonna do most of the work when you're attacking. So you're probably going to be attacking like very injured units. So kind of this is a bit whatever. And also you're probably better off just having like Macemen with City Raider promotions. They're probably still going to be stronger than these guys. Um, and in terms of stack defense, it's good. But the thing is that this era stack defense in a way is quite easy because you've got loads of like one tile or one movers, and you have I don't know pike or two to deal with the mounted or elephants. Archery units, I mean, frankly, who cares if you're being attacked by them? Because they're all pretty weak. Melee units, I don't know. I mean, like you stick, you could use a crossbow to counter them. Although, frankly, you're gonna have knights probably if you got to gunpowder. Um, and yeah, you know, then they're just gonna do better against the melee units probably because they've just got higher base strength. I mean, it's not nothing. Makes it easier, and it's a nice all rounder. And like if your pikes die, then at least you've got something which will sort of fight back effectively against the knights. But I think it's just is one of those units which looks better than it actually is, but it's not nothing. Um, I guess the other problem with it is that fundamentally, as with a lot of the uniques, it's better if an upgrade on a useful unit is more useful than a probably bigger upgrade on a unit which generally isn't very useful. And the thing is muskets are just not particularly great units in the game. Um, I don't think this is as good as the call it the other musket replacement French one. What's it? Musketeer? Yeah, it's musketeer, isn't it? Well, the musketman. Yeah. Yeah. I like the two movement on that. Following your cuirassier, that's nice. The Haman is probably a bit better. Most games it's not going to do anything, but you get some happiness as well. But you know, if you're in isolation maybe, or semi-isolation, or you're just in a situation where sort of getting happiness is not um, too straightforward, it helps a bit, I suppose. Um, although, you know, you could probably just build some warriors for hereditary rule happiness, because, yeah, aqueducts are expensive buildings. So again, I think probably the bonus is quite nice, but it's just on a building that you probably wouldn't build. That's a bit meh. Um, but you know, for the most part, the uniques are meh. So the fact that you've got good starting techs and pretty great traits means Suleiman is very, very good. I'd probably like top 10, I guess, something like that. Okay, now I've witted on. Should we actually play? Ooh, quite nice, I suppose. I mean, we're obviously settling in place, aren't we? I mean, why would you move? Uh, I just can't think why you would. So yeah, let's just settle. Okay. Worker first, obviously. Okay. Hmm. I suppose I don't have to decide yet, do I? But yeah, I think I'll probably explore this river. It's quite nice. Something, yeah, maybe. Hmm. Or, yeah, or there. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, tundra there, which is not what you really want. Um, let's. Well, actually, no. I can't even get that. Oops. Yeah. No, I was just thinking. Like, I like to work the tile that I'm going to improve because otherwise I forget to switch when I actually improve the tile. But actually, we're gonna probably start working that, aren't we? With the commerce when the borders pop. Uh. Oh yeah, yeah. Before I forget, let's have a look. Oh, I'm still called the Gaul from last time. I need to sort that out. Uh, missed that. What are we doing there? This isn't the right thing. Yeah, demographics. Hmm. So that's Mansa, isn't it? Do we also have Hammy? I can't remember. Yeah, I could work it out, couldn't I? So everyone is going to have 24,000. So the average is being boosted by. So okay, so it's 24,000. Wow, I'm not working this out. I don't care with the hammies in the game. Um, I can't remember what that number should be, but I wonder if he is. But we'll meet him at some point, assuming. Well, yeah, I suppose sometimes you have semi-isolation games where you die before you meet the rest of the characters, but we'll probably meet him. Um, okay. Well, I'm in land, so and yeah, I mean, you can't even do this. So I don't really care. I'm not going to build the Great Light House, am I? Yeah. So Mansa is in the game. I think that's everything, isn't it? Let's end the turn. Oh yeah, I should. Yeah. Should also say what is it? Settings. Yeah. Choose religions. No huts. No events. Yeah. Deity. Fractal. This green looks a bit funny. Why? Well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'm probably just misremembering, but that doesn't look like the right screen to me. But hmm. Yeah. Okay. Go here. Okay. So yeah, sort of continent. There's going to be tundra up here, isn't there? By the looks of things, that's not what you want. Yeah, I said desert there too. Yeah, you want that, do you? Um, do I go up there? Let's go up there and have a look. Pointless, wasn't it? It's tundra. Yeah. I shouldn't have done that. I should have pushed on this way and then maybe come back and fog busted. That was stupid. Maybe we can still do that. Um, hmm. We pick the tech next turn, don't we? Oh, for fuck's sake. Hmm. Where is he? Oh, I guess. I don't know. Um, okay. Hmm. You want to go there, don't you? Um, has he met anyone? Probably not. No. Um, well, it's too early, hopefully. Hopefully there's still time. Um, oh. So yeah, texts. Hmm. There's actually, I think there's quite a few options. I mean, one actually, which would be completely stupid, but I won't do, is go for fishing because the trouble here is I've probably got fairly good. Well, not even go there first, but you know, you get. Yeah, commerce is probably going to be the problem, isn't it? Particularly with imperialistic. Um, yeah, the main choice is between. I mean, in principle, you can go straight for pottery, but I can't actually build anything. I mean, I could like cottage that. I'm not cottaging that. Um, between going for bronze working and for going for animal husbandry. Um, sorry, I've got a bit of a cold. Um, and they're both obviously pretty important because I can't clear this forest without bronze working, but without animal husbandry, what I could farm the cow, could farm that as well as obviously farming that. You probably wouldn't do that, would you? You just, well, I don't know. Bronze working's quite a long way away, or is it not? Well, it's not that far. Um, oh yeah, you'd get the work. Work. How long is it for the worker? 7 turns. Take quite a while, won't you? Have to walk there, then prove that. I don't know. Maybe you would then just farm that. Feel quite sad doing that, I think. And maybe you can start chopping. Think. Uh, hmm, yeah, I think that animal husbandry is probably better. Always build roads. That's pretty great tile with, particularly with imperialistic. I like being able to just get more workers, more warriors out or scouts because I don't know where he is. I think that's going to be awkward to fog bust probably. This bit could too, unless he's over here. I can't tell, which is annoying because his scout has obviously come in and then disappeared. Um, hmm. Oh shit. I've not turned Buffy on, have I? Um, hmm. Um, hmm. Sorry, I think I'm going to start this game again with Buffy. And also think about what I want to do. Uh, the tech path here is quite awkward. Um, and I can just do the same moves that I did. I went there, there, blah, blah, yeah, over there. Like fine. Only played what like 5 turns. Do the same thing again. Uh, I can't remember what Buffy does, but apart from the pre-chopping, but the pre-chopping is pretty amazing. Particularly if I end up having to do like some construction attack on this guy. He hasn't met anyone, has he? Yeah, I haven't ended turn yet. Okay. Um, I yeah, I think I want to think about this actually, and I want to do it with Buffy. So I think I've got the other mod, whatever it's called, on, but I think Buffy's a lot better. Just, like the pre-chopping, like I don't have like the sentry stuff, do I? Which is, well, I can tell it's not. Yeah, that's why the screen looks funny. Okay. Yeah. Um. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. I will be back in a minute. Hi there. But yeah, I've done the same thing again. I think. Just met Genghis, which is also a pleasure. Yeah. He hasn't met anyone else this time, which obviously not very. Oh, yeah. Not about that feature. Can't quite remember what I pressed, but uh, it's not. How do we make it go away? Yeah. How do I get rid of that? No, I don't want to do this anymore. What did I do? No, bollocks. This is typically incompetent. Look at that. Okay, yeah. Let me get rid of that. Yeah, okay. Alt X, by the way. Okay. Uh, yeah, so I think did I move here? Yeah, I don't know where he is, do I? Um, I mean he's not going to be up here, I don't think. I guess he can't be here because I'd still be able, because he would have had to move next to my culture and then move away. Or could he have been next to my culture when, actually, I don't know the order in which it happened. Would my culture have expanded if he was there and then he could have run off to here? Oh, I mean, maybe. But I think it's not that likely that he's here, partly because of the tundra and partly because I can actually got fairly good visibility. He's just not going to be there. Like, and he could be here or down here. I mean, we'll find out soon enough, won't we? Um, yeah, I mean, the trouble is he's close. Doesn't say, well, there's two things. There's dealing with him and there's dealing with the barbs. He's close, so I'm even if he meets someone else, um, like the chance that he attacks me is obviously not nothing. Um, the other thing is that um, I have tundra here and potentially desert here. If he's here, then the desert is probably fine, but I think there's a not insignificant chance that I'm going to have to fog bust quite a lot of like flat or flat land or deal with barbs. At least that might be too much for me to be able to fog bust it, but at least try to fog bust some of it to reduce the risk of barbs. Um, the trouble is that doing that with well, a strategic resource is difficult. Archery doesn't even really help on flat land. I mean, archery doesn't help that much with barbs generally. Um, best, but scouts do because you can kind of advance into here, move one tile and stop, move another and then stop. Um, and unless you kind of get trapped, you should never die to the barbs with the scouts. The other thing is, even if they then go past you, you can then often move into a position where you can fog bust the area. So once you've killed whatever it is that's come in, you have locked down that area. Um, and yeah, there does already look like quite a lot of, because that's not even the coast, is it? There's coast here, but it goes off a bit further up here. I mean, hopefully it's just like one more tile, but you never know. I don't know. I mean, it looks like there's a reasonable amount of land over there. So yeah, I think I want to go. I'd quite like to get hunting at some point because I think I will probably need archery. And I also want scouts to deal with barbs. Uh, and the other thing is, it starts good because you've got a lot of production. It's just it's a bit low on commerce. I mean, long term, it's a very nice capital, right? I mean, it's not, okay, so maybe that's a slight exaggeration, but there's a lot of river tiles, more than you would normally get. So that's very good. Um, the trouble is that in sort of like the near term, the commerce isn't amazing. I mean, you've got that one tile, and I've got the wheel, so I will at least be able to link up my cities, so I'll get internal trade routes. Um, that's not too bad, but it does kind of mean that going for bronze working and animal husbandry is probably a bit much. Um, I did load Buffy, didn't I? Sorry. I did indeed. Okay. Right. Um, and the thing is based on what I can see, I don't have a good second city spot without animal husbandry. So I think you probably have to go for animal husbandry first. This is also just a good tile with imperialistic. I mean, it's generally quite a good tile. Like, I like a plains cow as long as it's not your only food. The extra hammers early on to just build fogbusters is nice. Um, yeah. So I think I want to go for that. because of that, I think I'm going to go hunting first because I think I will want that, and it will make animal husbandry cheaper, and I think I'll get it before I can get here to improve that. I'll just improve this first. The other option would be go to animal husbandry first, but not in turns. Yeah, I get the worker before, so you either go and improve that anyway, um, or you stick some roads on that and or there or whatever. I don't know, just like why? Doesn't sound like a great idea. So I think that's what we're doing. Um, yeah, and then are we going to go and fog bust on that hill? I think so. I want to have a look there. Maybe. What's going to be there? It's going to be another floodplain there and another, and a, I don't know, it's like grassland. Uh, it's a bit far away as well from the next city as well, isn't it? I think going there is probably best. Yeah, like you get the coin from that one, which you don't get from that, and you get the hill city, which is easier to defend. It's actually on the river. Well, so it's that one. Um, but yeah, I'm Plains Hill, so I'm probably going to go there, aren't I? Yeah. Okay. And then no, I don't want to go there. Well, I always do because exploring is fun, but I don't think it's a good idea.
If you chase two rabbits, you will lose them
Skip
both.
for that. Okay. So this is kind of fog busted. Can I push up a little bit? Sort of like fog busting these bits too, I think. Yeah, because I don't. There's not a lot I can do to stop anything coming in here yet, but oh hello. Hmm. I don't know. What does that mean? Um. Hmm. Well, no. He's obviously coming from. Well, yeah, maybe he is over here actually. Okay. Oh, maybe not fog busting that. Well, if he's, oh, do I want to put a city here then? Just to help myself not die. Well, maybe. Oh, yeah, we don't need to think about that yet. Maybe I want to put that there, in fact. Hmm. Ugh. Oh, oh. Hmm. Maybe he is over here then. No. Actually, he's got one guy there and one guy here. This guy's not, he's not gotten that round there in 8 turns, has he? I think he's like here, isn't he? Or yeah, maybe yeah, he's down here, and one guy's gone left, and one guy's gone right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I am gonna have to fog bust this. He's kind of doing a bit there, which is welcome. Buddhism and Taoism. I have got choose. Yeah, I've got choose religions on, well, obviously. Is that early? I don't know. Well, we've got Mansa, haven't we? Although he wouldn't have discovered one of those because he would have picked Islam, wouldn't he? Okay. So we have other people who like religion, one of which could have been Hammy. Uh, right, um, oh, that's not what you want to see, is it? Well, although better than an archer. I have given the barbs the archery because obviously this is a world builder save, so I have to do that. Um, and yeah, I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to do anything silly like that, I don't think. Or could I get it one turn earlier? But the thing is I'm probably just going to go here, aren't I? Because I think that's my next city. Um, and I already know there's a warrior there, so there's not like a huge amount of value in getting the worker earlier. Uh, but it's okay, yeah, and I don't need animal husbandry earlier than that, do I? I mean, yeah, and I'd have to work it for the Mm. 3 turns. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. Zoom out a bit so I can actually get a better sense of what's going on. Okay, hello. I mean, I could push up, but I'm more bothered about stuff spawning down here, I think, than up there, I think. Because this is closer to farm. I don't want to be smashed. Jesus. Genghis has kind of stopped fog busting up there, which is a bit of a shame. I wonder if I should have actually built a scout and gone in here rather than the warrior. I don't really need the warrior there yet. Um, yeah, I should have done that. That's just not what you want, is it? Okay.
Blessed shall be the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy
Uh,
kind, and the flocks of thy sheep.
oh, ooh, yeah, okay. So I think I do want to go here. Um, hmm, great. Um, do I just go there or do I build a road here? I think I might build a road here because it only costs me 1 turn. I get there. I mean, I know I improved that like turn later, but it just means that I can get stuff up here quite a bit quicker. I can get back onto that tile if I want to come over in here and improve that. Uh, I'm not sure about this, but I feel like it might be worth it. Hmm. We do tech. Hmm. But if I go here, we can put like 1 cottage down, maybe 2. Oh, that's a long way, isn't it? Uh, I'm not going to build a cottage though, am I, in the next? Am I going to build a cottage in the next, like, whatever it is, 11 turns. I mean, no, I think is the answer. But what? I could go mining first. I don't really want to go archery, not just yet. What? And you could put a mine there. Yeah, I mean you could, couldn't you? But or here, would you? I mean, why would you? Uh, the other thing is I've got barbs up around here. I'm not sure. Do I want to build a mine here? Isn't it just going to get smashed? And it's also just with all the forest, it's like it's a real pain, like even moving to it. Was that really a good use of my time to go, I don't know, like from here to there? Could I even could I even build it? Not sure I could I? Think what would you gonna get there, then I'm gonna I road that. I might road that. If I've pastured it. Not sure about that. But yeah, I kind of want to road to that, don't I? So I can get the trade route and also, hmm, yeah, I know it's slow, but this has the makings of quite a hard map. I think the reality is, right, so I'm not going to build a mine or a cottage in the time, like by the time I actually get the tech. Um, my concern is that I will go for one and then want to build the other before I get it. I don't think I'm going to want to build a mine, and I don't. I'm just so far from bronze working. I don't think mining does that much good on its own. I mean, that'd be kind of nice. I think, yeah, just one cottage. Would it be? Oh, I don't know. I'm quite used to just sort of muddling through with, I can work that. If I mine that, then that's commerce to mine that. I mean, the thing is this worker it really needs to be over here to improve that, doesn't he? So the chances of me building a mine on that are virtually nil. Building a mine on that seems somewhat plausible, but I'd rather have a mine there than a cottage here. Uh, well, I mean, sort of depends how the barbed situation works out, right? If I can fog bust, fine. Um, and I'd rather just get going on the commerce, but probably. No, no, I think you have to go mining first, then pottery, I think. Yeah, when I improved that, I built some roads. Like, there's zero chance of me building a cottage in the next 20 turns. I don't know why I needed so long to think about that. Let's move there. Okay. So is that coast or is that desert? Hmm. Disappointing. I think it's desert, isn't it? What's that? Is that coast? No, I don't think so. Okay. I mean, it looks like there's quite a lot of land. Ooh, could there be some coast down here, maybe? Oh, we can't get that this turn, can we? Nope. Yeah, I think probably just that, right? Uh, okay, you're doing something useful. Thank you. Have you met anyone? No. Yeah, I think you just sit there, don't you? I mean, I could push out here and fog bust a bit more, but sort of want to fog bust there too, don't I? I'm not sure about this as my second spot, unless I can get rid of that guy and I'm not. Well, we can defend it quite easily, can't I? Hmm. Um, I think another scout. That'll be in three. That's in three. Yeah. Yeah. See if I can. I want another scout. Uh, what do I want another warrior to actually potentially defend that? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need the extra food, do I? Okay. Yeah, let's just. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's do that. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Six-turn settler. I like that. Ooh. Okay. I feel like I want to go and defend that. Or is that just stupid? I want to get there, don't I? And I think rather than Fogbust, I want him to attack me there. I think that's what I want. Nope. You can go here. Okay. Um, am I more bothered? Let's pull back. I think I'm. Yeah. It's annoying. I sort of need one more to kind of get the width of this, but it is what it is, I think. Oh,
The man who moves a mountain begins
yeah.
by carrying away small stones.
Hmm. You come and attack me, please, and die. Angus has got ew. Has he found copper? Well, he won't have yet, but I should check in like a turn or two. Hmm. I feel he needs to come and attack me, otherwise. Ooh. Otherwise, I can't settle there, can I? Okay. So he really should die. Stonehenge, that wasn't you, was it, Genghis? No. This is a bit annoying because I need to stay here to go and improve that. Because he's got to die. I mean, he has to die. He's got poor odds. I don't know what I do with the settler if he doesn't though. This is a very yeah, and it's a shame I should have done a better job of fortifying here. And you can go. Okay. Are you coming? I hope not. Feels a bit early. Hmm. Let's try as well here to. Yep. Okay. Okay. There. Hmm. I mean, I want another worker and another settler and more warriors. So, what do we do? Warrior. Hmm. What would the worker even do actually at the moment? Build a mine there. Oh, eventually a cottage. I mean, um, oh shit. I've got a call now actually. Okay, yeah. Sorry.